Can celery juice lower blood pressure? There are both animal studies and human studies on celery phytochemicals that support a yes. Today I'm going to share a couple of these studies with you, and then we'll make a delicious blood pressure lowering juice. Hi, I'm Stephanie Leach, and this channel is all about juicing and plant-based nutrition. So if you're interested in getting healthy from the inside out with the power of plants, then I invite you to subscribe to this channel and click the bell to be notified when I post new videos. Now, researchers discovered a compound in celery called 3N-butylphthalide, or 3NB for short. In animal and lab studies, researchers found that a very small amount of this phytochemical lowered blood pressure by 12 to 14% in rats and was safe at very high doses. So they moved on to human studies. In 30 people with mild to moderate high blood pressure were given a 3NB celery seed extract. Mean blood pressures at baseline were 139.4 over 85.4. At 3 weeks, they fell to 134.8 over 80.9, and at 6 weeks, they fell to 131.2 over 76.9. That represents drops of 8.2 points systolic and 8.5 points diastolic from baseline. Pretty good, right? So how does it work? BN3 appears to help lower blood pressure by acting both as a diuretic and as a vasodilator, as well as acting in a similar manner to drugs known as calcium channel blockers. But unlike pharmaceutical calcium channel blockers that are known to reduce blood flow to the brain, 3NB improves blood flow to the brain and can reduce the risk of stroke and protect your brain cells. So how much celery do you need to eat or juice to lower your blood pressure? The amount used in the human study was the equivalent of 50 pounds of celery a day, but that may be way more than you actually need to see a blood pressure lowering effect. The study authors had ties to a supplement company, so they no doubt used an amount that would prove effective, but they also may have used an amount that made taking a supplement look way more attractive than eating or juicing celery. Maybe. The makers of one brand of 3NB supplement that uses the same concentrations as was used in the study recommends consuming only 8 ribs of celery or 2 of their capsules a day. But I think that still may be a bit high. Dr. Kenneth Schaefer at the Department of Cardiovascular Medicine at Cleveland Clinic is quoted as recommending 4 stalks daily, about 1 cup chopped. I assume he meant ribs of celery rather than a whole stalk, and if I were to cut up 4 ribs of celery, I'd have way more than a cup of chopped celery, but we'll go with a cup since that's the only verifiable measurement that he referenced. But it's interesting that the father of one of the researchers on the animal study normalized his blood pressure in a week by eating just a 1/4 pound of celery a day. His blood pressure dropped from 158 over 96, definitely high, stage 2, to a normal reading of 118 over 82. And he did this by eating just 4 ounces of celery a day, and that's what prompted the study. So a medium celery rib weighs about 1.75 to 2 ounces, so conceivably adding just 2 ribs of celery to your daily juice could do it. So if you want to give this a try, you could start with 2 ribs of celery or 4 ounces a day. If you don't see an improvement, you could increase that amount in your daily juice. Now, if you're on a blood pressure lowering medication, you'll definitely want to inform your doctor and monitor your blood pressure to make sure that it doesn't go too low. And the reason I recommend whole celery or celery juice rather than a 3NB supplement is because there are so many more phytochemicals in celery that have been discovered that benefit our health in other ways, from helping resolve digestive complaints to lowering cholesterol to anti-cancer properties and even protection for your brain. And those are just the phytochemicals that have been discovered so far. There are certainly many, many more that we don't even know about. And the nutrients in a whole fruit or vegetable work together synergistically to create a greater health benefit than a nutrient that has been extracted or isolated. Celery, when you juice it, ensures that every plant cell has been broken open and all of that nutrition brought out in a pre-digested form into your juice glass that your body can put to work right away. So celery juice also provides magnesium and potassium to help regulate your blood pressure. So let's go make some juice. Okay, so for our juice today, I've got the 2 ribs of celery, 2 large ones. I also have a couple of other ingredients that are known to help reduce blood pressure. That is kiwis. 3 kiwis a day was shown to lower blood pressure. I think it was around 5 points, diastolic and systolic. So I've got 3 Sun Gold kiwis here that we're going to use. And then I've got Swiss chard from my garden that I just cut. And that also helps improve the endothelial function. And then for some extra volume and a lot of other health benefits, I've also got a cucumber. I'll add a link to the cards here in this video and also below for more information about the benefits of cucumber juice. So let's make this juice. Okay, so we have about 16 ounces of juice collected here. Not very much pulp. So it's a lovely green color with all the chlorophyll, the cucumber skins, and the chard to give it a taste. That's good. You know, the celery and the chard, because of the sodium, have a slightly salty taste. It's not too much sodium, don't worry about that. But combined with the kiwi fruit, which has a sweet but slightly tart taste, and the cucumber and the chard, it's a really good combination. So I hope you give this juice a try. I hope you like it. If you do, please leave me a comment in the comments below. If you've lowered your blood pressure with juicing or a plant-based diet, I'd also love to hear about that. And if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and subscribe, and share it with anyone that you think might find it interesting. So enjoy your juice and eat some celery, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.